A boy throwing the things here and there while shouting, showing anger, pain, while his parents tried to calm him but nothing worked. He just went out for a day due to work and his parents sent his most precious person away from him. Or you can say he himself go away from this place. Why he left like this? Why you guys didn't stop him? He's your son, right? Can't you stop him? Cook, calm down please. Look, I am calling him, he said while showing his mobile. Just calm down. Dad, tell him to come back. I want to see him in front of my eyes before evening. JK said, yes, I will. But first let's go to living room and Ibu, tell maids to clean this mess. JK's mom nodded and all three left to living room. Time skip 3 hours later. Doorbell rang and JK ran to open the door. As he see a person, he pulled him in embrace. Jiminy, why you left without telling anything to Young, huh? You know how much Young is worried for you. Don't do this again, okay? Jimin nodded and pushed JK and entered inside without looking at JK. Mom, Dad, I am back, but tell my so-called Young, Aka my brother, that don't bother. Before Jimin could complete his sentence, JK held his hand tightly. What are you saying, Jiminy? We are not brothers. I don't want you as my brother. Jimin looked at him being serious, as JK immediately looked down and left his hand. You can take rest. We will talk later. As Jimin left, he looked at his parents. Don't you dare to let him go again. If you want to see your cookie alive, then Jiminy have to be with me in this house, he said and left to his office. As JK entered in his office, he got welcomed by his business partner Ruby. JK nodded and sat on the chair. JK, Mr. Leo didn't return our money, nor picking up any of our calls. JK looked at him and said, then what are you waiting for? Just get our money by hook or crook, JK said with serious face. Suddenly his secretary entered in his cabin, who have huge crush on him. She greeted him sweetly and started to tell him his schedule. JK just listening to her while sipping a coffee. After finishing, she put tablet on table, but unintentionally her hand touched on JK's hand, and coffee spilled on JK's clothes. Without thinking twice, she hurriedly went towards him and started to wipe his clothes, but he held her hand and shouted. How dare you to touch me, he said in very dangerous dark tone. You know I don't like when anyone comes this near me except my Jiminy. How dare you to touch which only my Jiminy can have, he shouted. You know what, get lost. You are suspended for 1 week. Get lost. She immediately ran from there. What is this, JK? You can tell her simply, right? Why you have to shout on her? JK looked at him blankly. Okay, tell me, you confessed to Jimin. Did he accept you? Hyung, my love for him is not obsession. I truly love him. From childhood, I admire him. As day passed, as we grown up, my feeling for him also becomes strong. I can't imagine my life without him. But he only take me as his brother. Just brother. Tears rolled down from his eyes. JK, try to gain his trust. Show him your positive side. You know na, he distances himself from you when he get to know that you are mafia. So, you have to try hard, okay? Just keep patience. He will surely accept you. JK nodded and smiled. Time skip. JK come early at home and asked his mom about Jimin and directly went to Jimin's room. He knocked and entered inside and seeing Jimin is working on laptop. Hi Jiminy, are you early today? JK asked with smile. Yes, you have any problem? JK's smile faded and he immediately said, No, Jiminy, I'm just asked. By the way, how's your day? He asked with hope that Jimin will talk to him. As usual, please Ham, don't disturb me. I have to complete my assignment. JK feel hurt. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Please continue. I'm going then. He take last glance at Jimin and hurriedly went out. As again his eyes filled with tears. So, JK is Mafia, also CEO, while Jimin is last year university student. 23 years back, when Mr. and Mrs. Park tried so many attempts but didn't convey any child, so they adopt 2 years old boy from Mrs. Park's best friend who is single mother. Also, she is in last stage of breast cancer, so Mrs. Park promised her that she will take care of her son Jungkook. And they decided to adopt him. After 2 years of adoption, Mrs. Park gave a birth to another boy. As a baby is waiting for JK to come in Park's life so he can come into the world. And JK is the one who gave name to that baby, Jimmy. JK loves Jimin unconditionally. Everyone is happy for both of them. But as day passed, JK became possessive towards Jimin. He didn't even let Mr. and Mrs. Park to come near him. As they grown up, JK started to get closer to Jimin, but everyone thinks JK's behavior as a brotherly love. But one day, JK beat a shit out of a boy because he flirted with Jimin and shouted, "Jiminy is mine, don't you dare to come near him." And some oil in that, JK went on mission and Jimin saw him pointing gun towards a old man and shoot him on the spot. After that incident, Jimin started to distance himself from JK. Jimin always ignore him, but JK wants to start his life with Jimin. Now everyone gathered for dinner. As everyone eating, Mrs. Park said, "Jimina, how is food today?" "It's delicious, Mom." Smile cracked on JK's face. "Today our cookie prepared everything." "It's delicious. Your wife, my sister-in-law, will be lucky, huh?" JK's smile dropped as he immediately looked out. He barely finished his food. Mr. and Mrs. Park noticed it. "Jimin, why are you behaving like this to him? He just wants to make you happy." "Dad, don't say anything to Jiminy. I am full. I am going to my room." He smiled dryly and started to walk towards his room. "At least talk to him nicely. He is trying so hard to make you happy." "Really? Then tell him to accept me as a brother. I am scared of his obsession. I have a girlfriend, Mom." JK froze at his place. "But I am scared. If you got to know, this fucking mafia will kill her." Tears rolled down from JK's eyes as he immediately left from there. After 2 hours, JK knocked on Jimin's door. Jimin unlocked the door as JK walked in with red puffy eyes while avoiding eye contact with Jimin. "Jiminy, can we talk?" JK said with small voice. Jimin nodded. "Are you happy with her?" Jimin again nodded. "Are you straight? That's why you feel uncomfortable with me?" Jimin didn't say anything. He just quietly looked at JK. "I know she is perfect in everything. That's why you feel in love with her." JK hiding his tears while looking here and there. "I am not that bad, Jiminy, to destroy your happiness. Trust me, I'll not bother you again. I'm really happy for you. Tell her to take care of me." Finally, JK looked at him while controlling his emotions and gave small smile. "I'll leave now," he said and left. "I'm sorry, I can see your pain, but my mind don't want to trust you. I want to accept you, Young, but something is stopping me." He sighed and continued work. Here JK come to his room and locked the door behind and fell on his knees. "Now I feel your pain, Minnie. I regret everything after you kill yourself. When I see a mom's second baby, I immediately recognize you, Minnie. I thought God gave me a chance to protect you, to love you, to make you everything right, but you hate me now. This is my punishment, right? But how will I able to live without him? Should I die?" No. Then who will protect my Jimin?" While thinking, he slept like this on the floor.